So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's really well manoeuvred.
Fiore. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here.
Mohamed Salah!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
It's Zico! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great defending, strong and determined. Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Saka! Not the most convincing of passes.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Fiore tries to pass it through.
Son Heung-min gets into a good position.
Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Shot could be on. He's on it, can he get away?
Portugal are behind here, despite their domination of possession.
Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Son Heung-min, and it's Michel Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Fiore.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Barella. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, that's been intercepted. Caicedo. That has been slung wide. Zico has found the net here, of course. Now, can they get him away?
And this is Zico, and the flag has stayed down. He's got away.
Fiore. De Jong. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's in a great position here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Delivers the ball. Oh, he's... Mbappe! Has another goal!
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now a sudden chance to counter.
Portugal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Zico. Gravenberch. Oh, that was vital. De Jong. Now Fiore. Saka is looking to influence the game from out wide. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, played right into his path. He's through, now is he in? Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be...
And there is the half-time whistle. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Son Heung-min, picks out Britt, he's going for goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's a goal kick. Platini, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Valverde. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now this could be a chance. He's onside, he's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Knocks it out wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Valverde. Saka. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Showing good feet. Valverde. And this is big chance! Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. De Jong, and a chance! It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Portugal get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Mbappe. That'll be a throw-in. Gravenberg is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Tevez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Spread neatly. Now it's Matheus Cunha. There's the shot! Goal! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Mbappe, played into space, and he's in on goal. It's a goal kick. Knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The most accurate pass. Dixon. Nicely weighted ball. Now that's well seen too. Matheus Cunha is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And it's Neves. Calafiori calmly anticipates. That's a good ball out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Neves. Can he get it through? Now it's Haaland. The ball goes in. Bullish header! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So now the difference is 3. João Neves, and that interception was most necessary.
He read the
Real chance! He scores! And they are right back within touch! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So, just the consolation, or is there a way back from here? De Jong wins the duel this time. And here's Owen. Oh, important interception. Now it's Tevez. Well, added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Portugal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Zico
Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Wirtz is the guilty party there. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course...
and the finish!
Gravenberch. Platini. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Platini. Now it's Valverde. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great chance! He can get that clear.
Valverde. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. That is good alertness. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Face-to-face chance for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Lovely, now then. Oh, that's nice. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's there to get it away. And it's De Jong. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Jong has got himself a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Valverde, and he was quick to react. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Portugal with this to level it up. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Threads one in. Salah plays it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Wirtz quietly revving up. 30 minutes gone. Isak. De Jong. Shot could be on. They're urging him to shoot. Shot a goal! And he's there to clear it. Barella. Barella! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Caicedo, he is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Konate, and that is a little undercooked. Son Heung-min, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wirtz, Calafiori, Gravenberch, and the pass is intercepted. He is through here. Delivery from Mbappe. Played in. Ferdinand getting this one clear. And it's Caicedo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's an imaginative pass. It's played through for him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Wirtz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's managed to get rid. Valverde is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Gravenberch. Now it's Wirtz. Son Heung-min. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Portugal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Second period then underway.
Portugal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Shapes to shoot! Gravenberch, who does have an assist to his name. That has not gone well. Wirtz. Son Heung-min. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Dixon. Valverde. Ambitious ball here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Belletti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Caicedo. De Jong. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Strips it back. Mbappe, can he finish? They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. De Jong. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, shooting chance! Decent progress down the left. Now it's Zico. Now it's Zico. And the counter is on. Salah. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mohamed Salah was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Caicedo. Now it's Isak. And it's De Jong. Barella conjures time and space where few can. And it's De Jong. And here's Isak.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, he's not getting past him there. Platini. Son Heung-min. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Mbappe. Son Heung-min. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That is good strength. He's having a shot! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And now he has two.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 14.
Portugal go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up was brilliant.
Caicedo.
Número 17. Rosicky. Número 15. Morata. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Rosicky. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Morata! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going two down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely. Has a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, what real chance! time, decisive strike. Morata duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And when the manager called on him, a header! He scored! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game. He rises! Really well taken goal. Tying minutes, and we're all square again. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
That's a cute ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And we're done. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And all that remains for me is to... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Isak. Oh, that was vital. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Keeper has taken decisive action, and he's in on goal. And there's the shot! Now he's got space here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Centre of attention, of course, Zico. Now he can play.
Well, you know, he isn't just a playmaker, Peter. He puts the hard yards in, and he has the presence to be quite a strong leader too.
So it's no surprise that so many idolise him and emulate him.
Brazilian flair and elegance is tough to emulate, but very easy to admire.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Maldini.
Portugal are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise on such a good spell.
Stood up well to him there.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Quarter of an hour played.
And it's Barella.
Isak. Isak finds himself offside. Barella conjures time and space where few can. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Valverde. Maldini. It's Belletti.
De Jong.
Caicedo.
Chips it through.
Oh, that's well spotted.
And here's Isak. Knocks it into space. Cleared away. Mohamed Salah.
Very much a man of this moment.
Now it's Wirtz. Now it's Zico.
Oh, well measured.
He's in a great position here. De Jong. Isak. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Belletti. Probing pass. It's out for a goal kick.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Shot a goal! Gravenberch. And it's Salah. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Barella challenged just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. Valverde gets a foot in here. So what can they make of this? Well read, nice interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gravenberch. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Son Heung-min into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gravenberch. It's Ferdinand. Can he get on the end of this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Zico. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, your views on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
De Jong. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, super ball. Drive. Barella! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Portugal have their third corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Son Heung-min going full steam ahead down the left flank. That's tidy. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Platini. Zico. And it's Michel Platini. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. That has ended up in no man's land. Caicedo is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. This might spell danger. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here.
Shoots! Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now it's Wirtz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Look at the space here. That's an excellent interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gravenberch. Now that's well seen too. Barella. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that should get the job done. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, super find. Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Son Heung-min is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Zico. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Son Heung-min. He's on it, can he get away? Gravenberch. Now it's Wirtz. He's got away. Wirtz. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. Could try cutting inside here. Now there's a fine ball. Good read, needed to be. Has a look and place it forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The ball has bounced loose now. Wirtz. Some resolute defending there. Caicedo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Son Heung-min. Great chance! And another try! And that would have been game, set and match.
De Jong really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substituição para Portugal.
On a number 4 coming up here.
Número 14. Número 20. Número 4. Número 2. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 3.
Ferdinand can get it clear.
Número 18.
It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Número 17. Rosicky. Número 19. Cáceres. Vamos dar uma substituição.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Saka. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Caros espectadores, informamos.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Now, Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Fiore, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mohamed Salah clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the midfielder Ryan Gravenberch is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility. And, of course, vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Araujo. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Son Heung-min. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, super find. Oh, played right into his path. He goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Isak chasing after it. Oh, they can break here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gravenberch. Lovely, now then. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first goal of the game. And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.